Hello, good afternoon. This is Ronnie Sheila Moody, and welcome to my Fancy Lady Reggae channel. Fancy Lady Music channel. I said reggae. That was a Freudian slip because I love reggae music. Anyway, happy birthday, Bob Marley. Today is actually Bob Marley's birthday. We're here at the Grammy Museum on Bob Marley's birthday, and they have a little Bob Marley display here. But I'd like to introduce you to the person who actually introduced me to reggae music. Without this person, no, Bob, well, this person right here, who you're looking at, introduced me to this man right here, Bob Marley. We were students together at UH in the Black Studies department. And we were taking Black Studies together, right? Taught by Catherine Takara.
No, I was taking history.
You were taking
I never took Catherine Takara's class.
Oh, okay.
I never took any of the ethnic studies or the Black studies. I only took history courses because that was my major.
Okay, right. History classes.
But we had a history class.
We had a history class. Yes, that's right. So either way, we were hanging out on the beach one day, Waikiki Beach, and I was playing Branford Marsalis on a little cassette player. And he said, "No, sister, do you see where we are? Do you see the ocean? We're on the beach. We listen to reggae on the beach." So he put on this gentleman here, Bob Marley. And so I said, "Oh, okay, some reggae music, Trenchtown Rock." And he said, "Do you understand the lyrics?" So tell me what lyrics that we're talking about. Trenchtown Rock.
Trenchtown Rock. I guess he was singing about an area in Kingston, Jamaica, which is a low-income area, and is dubbed as Trenchtown by the native people who live in that area.
Okay. So that's right. So this is the man responsible, this person here, for my deep dive into reggae and my years in writing of reggae music. And what wasn't for him, I wouldn't know Bob, which means I wouldn't know Ziggy, Stephen, Damien, Sadella, Rika Newell, the Mighty Diamonds. I wouldn't know anyone associated with reggae if it wasn't for this gentleman. Now, he went by a different name back then, and that name is no longer active. But you want to tell us your name now?
Yahawada.
Yahawada. Okay, and what does that mean, sir?
One who worships God, the Most High.
So, since we're honoring Bob Marley,
in the modern form, it means Judah. That's a Paleo Hebrew name.
Oh, okay. So, could you give us some memories about your time in Hawaii as a college student and discovering reggae and going to a lot of the reggae events?
Firstly, I want to give a big shout out to Winston Marsalis. Big fan of his and his brother Branford Marsalis and their father. Excellent music. Jazz is my #1 favorite music. Bebop, swing, cool jazz, just everything in the jazz genre. But I like reggae because of particularly back then, because of the holistic messages of the music. I don't believe in vindicating or worshiping Haile Selassie, so they lost me with that part of it. But I do like the holisticism and the cultural aspect of cultural pride, and that sort of thing. So I did like that. Hawaii at the time, a lot of people, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people, the conscious people were into that for the most part. Not everybody, but for the most part. And then a lot of the indigenous population, the Hawaiian and other Polynesian people, like the sound as well, because they're from the island, or whichever the reason. But in fact, I remember later on, after I left, or right before I was leaving to move to California, they combined Hawaiian and reggae and called it Jawaiian.
Right, Jawaiian.
So that showed up, but it was more younger people who liked that than the older crowd who were more traditionalists in the Hawaiian sound. But I dug Bob Marley's music. I dug a lot of people's music. That just happened to be what was playing at the time when we were talking.